everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is all about Zac's 4th birthday, including a little bit of the prep and him opening his presents. I filmed this on Thursday the 28th of Jan and his birthday is on Friday the 29th of Jan, and we actually did his birthday a day early because he has nursery at 7:30 on Fridays and we have to be up and out really early, so to give him time to open his presents and cards, we thought we'd let him do that on the Thursday. That way he would have a few hours before bed and after Neil got home from work, and then he could come back from nursery the next day and just enjoy the time with his new toys.
Restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes.
So here I'm greasing and lining 2 loaf cake tins, and then I emptied out the cake mix into a bowl, added 2 medium eggs and 8 tablespoons of semi-skimmed milk, and then whisked that up for a few minutes. And I actually bought 2 packs of cake mix, but I did 1 pack at a time just so I knew where I was with the extra ingredients that I had to add in, as I was dividing it into 2 tins to cut one in half later. And if you saw my last video of what we got Zac for his birthday video, you'll know I planned to do a Lego style cake. It was my first time doing a birthday cake other than a plain sponge and buttercream one, so I wasn't sure how it would turn out, and it was okay, but the icing was a bit of a nightmare, which I'll explain a bit more later. But yeah, anyway, I got it done and the kids loved it anyway, and Neil said it didn't taste too bad, so that was the main thing. I tried.
Scale the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our...
So here I'm just dividing the cake mix between the 2 tins. This is the first lot, and then I'm going to do the second lot in a moment, and then I'm putting them both in together into a preheated oven for what was meant to be about 20 minutes, but they actually took about 40 minutes, I think, because the loaf tins were quite deep and it was all quite compact, the mixture together, and because there was 2 of them going in at the same time, they just actually took probably double the time. They should have been 18 to 20 minutes, but it took about 45 minutes by the time I took them out.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else.
So now they're finally done after 3 or 4 checks on them, and I'm just putting a knife in just to make sure they are finally done through, which they are at this point. And I just took them out and left them to cool in the tins for about 5 or 10 minutes before turning them out onto the wire rack, or actually the oven shelf.
Run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor.
And while they were cooling completely, I started on the preparation for the icing, which, as I said, didn't go really according to plan. It was a little bit of a nightmare. I've never actually done rollout icing before and tried to play around with it and do designs and stuff with it. I'm not really a cake baker. I'm not a baker as a general thing, but as I said, I did try. But unfortunately, when I put it on the cake, it kept kind of ripping, and I had to end up patching the cakes up, and it was a little bit of a nightmare. It wasn't as neat as what I wanted it to be, but as I said, I did try.
You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody
So now the cakes are cooled, I'm just slicing off the top and the sides just to neaten them up a bit, so that hopefully what I thought was going to happen was the icing was going to go on a bit better. But as I said, I had issues with the icing in general. So yeah, I tried.
You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you, and you got me too.
And I was going to leave it just as the top and the very ends cut, but I ended up sort of trimming off the sides as well, which you can't see. I didn't film that bit, just to neaten the whole thing up a little bit. So here I am putting the icing on. I chose the colours red, yellow and blue, and this part took me, like I say, a lot longer. This was, I don't know how many attempts that I tried to film this and do this. This was the longest part of actually making the cake and waiting for it to cook. This literally was near enough an hour, so I lost a little bit of time with the whole preparation, putting up the decorations and things like that, because this delayed me. But yeah, I had to do a lot of patching up, unfortunately, but it got done eventually.
Knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm thinking about you. Ooh, I'm wishing that you knew. Ooh, that I'm thinking
Now I'm just transferring the cakes into this cake storage tub that I've got, and then I'm going to make a start on cutting the marshmallows in half, which is supposed to make up the little knobby bits on the top of the Lego blocks. And the icing didn't wrap around these very well or stick very well to these either, but again, I sort of had a go and it wasn't really that neat, but the kids loved it anyway, and it was the novelty of me making Zac's cake for him that mattered really. Now I'm just positioning the candles and then adding some little Lego figures that I got on top of each block, and then I sprinkled some happy birthday confetti around the cake box, around the cakes, just as a little bit of an extra decoration. And as I said, it was far from perfect, but you kind of get the idea of what it was meant to be, and everyone said it tasted good, and the kids loved it. Neil said it was pretty good for a first attempt. I guess I need some more practice, but that's all that mattered, is the kids loved it. Next I'm putting up the decorations, starting with the happy birthday banners and bunting. I got this bunting from Amazon for £5.99, and the great thing is it's unisex, so we can use it for anyone's birthday, whether it be Amelia's, which is next in July, or whether it be Neil's, I suppose. I could use it as decoration, or Zac's future birthdays.
Ain't nobody like you, look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking by yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to our favorite song. Walking on the street when you caught my eyes, something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. So lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. 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 Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go
these little banners in the kitchen. I got these from Sainsbury's a few years ago. I can't remember how much they were. I think they were only a few pounds, and they weren't very expensive at all, and they've lasted quite well through about probably 3 or 4 birthdays actually of the kids, and a couple of Neil's as well. So yeah, they're just basically simple and sort of like a holographic kind of style when you see them up close, and I thought they added a little bit of extra decoration to the kitchen area.
I once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders. Some closed off, that's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change. 'Cause there's no going back. No going back, there's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. Riding on the dizzying heights.
Now for the balloons, and as you can see, Neil's now home from work, still in his work gear, bless him. He came in and I was sort of in the process of doing these balloons, and he took over for me, bless him. The kids were both in the bath at the time, in case you're wondering where they are. I had to put the kids in the bath so I could actually start doing the decorations, and they were playing while I made a start. And as I said, Neil's now home from work and finished giving me a hand, and I was going backwards and forwards with the kids and doing dinner as well. That was in the oven at the same time, so it was full on mum multitasking until Neil got home. The kids were fine because they were only in the next room. We live in a mobile home, so everything is one level, and the bathroom is literally right next to the open plan kitchen and living room, so I could hear everything that was going on. And as I said, I was back and forth with them anyway because they were splashing water everywhere, and I had to keep mopping it up and kind of shouting at them to stop because they were getting too excited in there both together. But at least it gave me a chance to do the decorations anyway and to get all this stuff done. So Neil's just doing these marble balloons now. He's done the number 4, and unfortunately this helium canister we thought was half full, so we thought it might certainly just be enough to do the number 4 balloon and maybe a couple of the marble ones, but unfortunately there was less than half in there and it barely filled up the number 4 balloon, so we had to get the other balloon pump out that we had, which is just air, and actually do them with air instead. So that's why I'm tying them to the curtain rail, because obviously the idea was that they were going to stand next to the presents, but of course because they didn't have helium in, they couldn't stand up, they were just hanging. And the number 4 I just kind of sort of propped up against the presents, which we'll see in a moment. But yeah, they turned out fine, and the kids still got them, and the kids loved them. Next, I'm putting out his cards and gifts, and Amelia's gift we got for her is included in this as well, just so that she'd have something to open and wouldn't feel too left out. Although she did actually enjoy herself, just sat with Zac as he opened his first, and actually seemed more excited about his presents than her own. And she did open hers after he'd opened all of his, so she actually waited really patiently, bless her. And it was very, very simple, very basic decorations. I know we didn't have any friends over or family, obviously, because of lockdown. It was just the 4 of us, and he loved it anyway. He was more interested in opening his presents, so.
Standing on the dizzying. You had me at hello.
What? What did you do?
'Cause where you go is where I go.
What are you talking about? Hey! Yeah.
And you got me too.
Yeah.
I wanna do what you want to.
Wait for Daddy.
We can
Oh,
leave
wait for Daddy first. Okay, then you have me on the bed.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you.
Zachy, press the red button first.
Call me anytime I can come see you. Call me anytime that you need a
Pop your card over here.
Just pull the lid off.
What's that? But it's you. Hey, I just said I was never moving one, but no.
Switch it on at the back.
Zaki, what? Look, Zaki.
Switch it on at the back.
You can Zaki, look, you can turn it on. Look, press this camera. Oh, so cute. Look.
You said you wanted a jacket, didn't you, Zacs?
Yeah, because Mummy, did you got it from the internet?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Zaki, no, that's bad card. Do you open this card? It says, no, you open it. Zaki. Oh, be careful there, buddy. Let me, that's one, that's I got in the camera. Zaki, I didn't order this.
No, I didn't.
We could have done that.
Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're out of time and you. I got you. You got me. You got me.
Oh.
It's a magic floor puzzle. It's a pirate one.
I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you. I lose my breath whenever
I can put this next to the apple.
Yeah, just pop.
Oh my! Yum.
Nom, 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 nom.
What is this?
Yeah, it's a plant.
It's a
It's
plant.
plants versus zombies.
Plants
Same
versus
at the same
zombies.
time.
So they can fight now.
Pew. Here you go, Zaki.
the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others.
Careful.
Why are you being like? Another one.
Another plant.
Wait. Zaki, that one says, I'm gonna eat you.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You said
What is
Oh,
It's a toy elf.
What happens if you press his hand?
You wanted an elf, didn't you, Zaki?
He farts and laughs. Zaki, look.
Well, keep watching, Zaki. Keep watching. Just press his hand.
I don't know.
No, I can't.
Press here, Zacs.
He farts and laughs. He farts and laughs.
You wanted a toy elf you can play with, didn't you?
I just ordered pointing.
It's like pointy. It looks like. What are you going to call him, Zaki?
How about we call him? I don't know.
You don't know.
How about let's call him Talkie?
Talkie the elf.
No. How about we?
Good idea, Amelia.
Yeah.
How about actually
Call
Poppy?
him. Press here.
Poppy.
Call him press here.
It's labeled press here.
We're calling him Poppy. Maybe Poppy.
You're too funny.
Poppy. Zaki said Poppy.
Poppy?
Maybe look, it talks.
You're going to call him Poppy? Okay, Poppy the elf then. Fair enough.
You tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on
So it's a dino form or whatever it's called. It's a dinosaur transforms into a car. Oh.
I didn't order this.
You didn't order that.
It's
I know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day.
my day.
Oh, make my day!
Ducky.
Pirate ship!
Quick, open it. Ducky.
Well, in just a second. You got one more to open, haven't
Open
you?
your presents first.
No, 2 more.
Oh, 2 more. You got a little one down there.
Oh, this is so. Open one. Oh no.
Right.
Yes.
I never understood a word they said. Kept running in the woods alone instead.
Wow, that's cool. Super cool.
No.
This one. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. You look like something. You got your own Mr. Men book.
Oh, Mr. Men, not Mrs. Women. Mrs.
This little miss.
Little-
You get everything.
Mr. Men book.
I guess I lost it all. Stay here with me. I'm trying to make it up for my mistakes. But everywhere
Daddy, look.
Right. You weightlifting.
Wait, these guys in case they're ready.
You guys there?
Guys.
It's nice of you to be patient, Amelia, and let Zachy open his first. That was very nice of you.
why don't you stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay here with me.
What is it? Turn it around. It's
Kristoff.
Kristoff! You wanted a Kristoff doll!
I know.
Yeah. You did? You were going on about you wanted a Kristoff to go with Anna and Elsa.
Should we take it back?
Your heart will break because of me. But I just want you.
Pointy 2.
Pointy 2.
Or point 2.
Point 2, I like it.
Why don't you stay? Please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all.
Chilling.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. We turn around. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zachy. Happy birthday to you.
Right.
I don't know how
Do you want to blow
Can
out
we
the
both
candles?
blow out the candles?
No,
Oh, come
let
on,
Zachy.
do it.
Blow, get blow.
Okay, now.
Try not to spit.
You
You do it.
No, maybe do it.
No, it's your
Do it both
birthday.
together. Do it both together.
Right, do it both together.
Well, I want to do that.
That one.
You do one.
Whee!
Yay! Come on, have it with
And
us.
Mummy and Daddy share the blue one. Me and Zachy can have the rest. Where's that
Really?
knife?
Is
Where's
that
that knife? I can't see it anywhere.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife.